Hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there. Cancer friends, I'm so happy to be able to read for you for the new moon cycle, the new moon in Taurus that will coming up the 4th of May. And the reading will cover the moon cycle with the first 2 weeks of May. So let's take a look at what we have for you. This is the Tarot of the Lady, and I'm going to put out a new moon spread. And each area of the spread has a specific meaning, and I'll look at that with you. And then we have the runes to crown the reading. Let's get started without further ado, as they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, okay. The first part of the spread talks about, remember we had the moon cycle, the full moon cycle. Hi there. And the full moon cycle was a matter that was something, talked about what we released in the new moon cycle. And then the full moon, wait a minute. What's the matter with me? I can't get my words out. Okay. Remember when we talked about the full moon cycle and we talked about needing to release something? Well, the first 3 cards talk about what did we release? And let me show you these cards. We have the 2 of Wands. We've got the Lover's card. And we have the Page of Cups. Now, this is really interesting because it is true that the Lover's card talks about lovers, but it also talks about choices that you have to make. And the 2 of Wands talks about a sort of coming head to head. And it looks like to me that Cancer, you came to a realization that you are a person that's strong enough to stand on your own feet. And it looks as if you're trying to prove it to yourself. And what you released is that crutch on another person. And so what we're seeing, and I'll give you an example, what we're seeing now, and I'm looking at the now right now in the next 3 cards, but what we're seeing is you starting to feel a little strange. So you go and measure your blood pressure, you start taking blood tests and all of that. So you're starting to monitor yourself. And because you know that you're standing on your own 2 feet, you don't want to play the victim. You don't want to have a nurse instead of a companion. All of these things, you're starting to become stronger in the control of your life. And that sounds like some really strong words, but I'm getting it out. That's the way it's coming to me. Where are you now? What are you doing now? And we have this 10 of Wands. It's precisely the end of a very heavy cycle. We have this 10 of Wands. Then we have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands. So these are wands, and that talks about passion. It does talk about passion is fire. And then we have the World card. Now, where are you now? You're in a position where you're starting to feel more in control, we said, right? But you're also ready to go places. You've just come to the end of a difficult cycle in your life even. It's not only just these couple of months. It could be in your life where you're thinking, all right, it's me. It's me. I'm the one who has to make the decisions. I'm the one who needs to know how to proceed. I'm the one. No one's going to tell me. And so there's this awareness, this awareness of the power that you really have. And then we have the focus here at the top, which talks about what you are creating. This is a new moon cycle, after all. When we create, and what are we creating? Well, the Death card speaks very clearly in terms of creating. Bottom of the deck, we've got the 6 of Cups, creating a new love from an old return. All right, how is this? Let me get the rest of the cards and I'll tell you, okay? because I have to shut my mouth and get it all out together. The high priest, and then we have the devil, a very, very interesting combination, ladies and gentlemen. Very interesting. I'm going to take another card from under the deck, which is the chariot. So what do we have? We've got here, we've got the Six of Cups, the Death card, the High Priest, the Devil, and the Chariot. Remember we said you are going places. You are going places, meaning that Death card is a rebirth. You have left behind an old you. It's not simply as if you took off your clothes. No, you have donned an entire new person. The bones, I'm talking about you have new bones. And what's interesting here to see is that you're not sure if they're fitting you very well, but it's okay because you feel very, very comfortable. And you not only feel very comfortable, you feel as if spiritually you've made such progress that you have not been able to make for years. And perhaps it looks like because of this, these cards here, what I'm looking at is that it was because you were leaning on another person, it seems. And now you're coming into your own. You're getting that self-confidence. It's really lovely to see. And you're taking much more care of yourself than in the past. And again, the Chariot speaks volumes. You're going places. You really are going places, Cancer. You're going places. Now, the next area of the spread talks about what is emerging for me. What is emerging for me? Well, we've got this Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is the phoenix rising from its ashes. That's what's emerging for you. You are emerging. Then we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Queen of Wands. Now, there could be, of course, a fire sign in your life, Cancer. There could be a fire sign in your life, and you're starting to feel invigorated enough to repropose yourself to them, but in a new package. There's a new package here. This could be the case. And what is reemerging for you is the care that they have in your regard, the emotions that they feel in your regard. And you feel that, you know that. But not only, it's not them, it's not about them, it's about you and how you really clearly understand, Cancer, that you sort of see all of like in a movie, you see again things that you had done, and you see very clearly how I hate to talk about fault or guilt, but how many things were your fault, and you see them because you're looking at them from a different perspective, and you're coming. What it really talks about is that you're making peace with yourself. Now, the last part of the spread talks about how to bring your objectives to fruition, how to reach your goals, to reach your goals. And here I have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, we have the Strength card, and we have the Six of Wands. This talks of success. They do come to fruition. They do come to fruition, your goals. And not only that, since the Strength is here, but what this Eight of Cups talk about? This Eight of Cups is a card that it's a card of wanting at times to throw in the towel, but the fact that you do not throw in the towel has made it possible for you to reach that self-confidence, that strength that you do have now, and to reach success with this Six of Wands. It's a beautiful, beautiful, I see here the hero, the hero and the heroine coming to grips with their dark sides and emerging victorious. Beautiful, beautiful. Looks like a Greek play. The runes now. The runes, let's see what they have here. Okay. Oh, nice. I speak success. So look at this. I was going to leave it for last, but here it is. Success. Soilo, right at the end. All right, now we've got here the key to success. The key to success, which is weird. This is nameless, faceless rune, and Otala. The key to success here is doing things the way you want to do them, the way you can understand them, when you have the self-confidence to make it possible for you to understand that there's another way, that you are not just that person the way that person was. You have come of life. How does they say that expression? You have arisen from your ashes, as we said before. Now there are two runes here. One is this Perdro Merkstave, and Perdro Merkstave talks about Cancer, saying that sometimes you don't have the full picture. And they're reminding you of that. They're reminding you that you don't have the full picture. And we have Urus here, Merkstave. And Urus tells me, nonetheless, notwithstanding the fact that you don't have the full picture, what you really do need to is face those areas of your life and your nature, the dark side, the doubts, the fear. Face that nonetheless for what they are, and just see them clearly, because that will help you in the future to be able to recognize them and ward them off easily. Very important period, Cancer. Very, very, very important. You're going places, Cancer. I do hope this was of help to you. Ladies and gentlemen, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate that. Namaste, and until we read together again. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.